Welcome to my campaign website. I'm back, fit, fully recovered and raring to go. When I took the party over in 2006 as leader, we were at a very low ebb. We had a lot of division, a lot of infighting, but since that time we've done well in a European election, we've increased our vote in a general election, and I see a party now that is more unified, more determined than it's ever been before. And I really do believe that if I take over the reins again, I'll be in a much stronger position than I was back in 2006. I've had lots of time to think about things, and I've realised that if I'm going to do this job properly, if I'm really going to do the very best for UKIP, then I've got to concentrate on what I'm good at. I've got to concentrate on the media. I've got to concentrate on getting the messages right. I've got to concentrate on helping to raise the money. And all the administration, all of the running of the party must be given over to full-time professionals, and that's exactly what I plan to do. One of the things that persuaded me to stand as leader this time around were a number of young people who said, look, we've joined the party, Nigel, because of you. We like the way you do things, and I'm going to make it an absolute priority that building the party, and in particular building young independents, getting new members, getting around the universities and sixth form colleges, being at all the freshers' fairs next year, because when we have a bigger, younger membership, we'll have enthusiasm, energy and momentum, and I will make it happen.
Nigel's brilliant. He's supportive, he knows that we need more young members in the party, and he knows how to get them, and he puts that across in his messages, and I think he's very, very appealing to young people, and I've enjoyed working with him.
What we need to do with Nigel as leader is to really bring forth the youth aspect of the party, the fact that we've got a broad range of policies, and the fact that we're a real alternative in the political system in this country, a political system that a lot of young people are turned off from. Even those who study in universities wouldn't vote or aren't necessarily committed to one party. They enjoy politics, basically they don't see an alternative to what they see on TV every day, so it's very important to get into universities to show that there's a real alternative.
Well, back in 2003, I was in charge of recruitment, of building the party, and in 2003, using professional sales techniques and advertising in national newspapers, we pushed up the party membership by 76% in 1 year. We have got to go back to being savvy in terms of how we market our product, and the new chief executive is somebody who's been successful in sales and marketing. We will get back to having telephone banks of people ringing up inquirers. We will produce literature that is simple, effective and demands a response, and we will start to build this party again. Oh, I enjoy the media. I mean, you know, it's a bit like facing sort of occasionally hostile bowling as a batsman. Look, I've got plenty of experience. I've been working hard at this for over a decade. You're only as good as your last appearance on the media, but I think of all the candidates that are standing in this leadership contest, I'm the one that's got the real experience.
But I think the electors of Belgium have rather proved the point. A separatist party is now the biggest party in Belgium, and we have before us a caretaker Prime Minister, but we all turn a blind eye and pretend that it's business as usual. It simply isn't. You have no legitimacy here, Monsieur Le Terme, and what an extraordinary irony that a country that's on the verge of breaking into two is telling 26 other member states for the next 6 months what they should be doing.
If we get things right, we've got every chance next spring of starting to win council seats in real numbers, of getting people into assemblies around the country, and we should be aiming at the next European elections in 2014 to top the poll across the UK. We can do it. We came second last time round. And as far as the next general election is concerned, if we have started to take local elections seriously enough, then we can begin to challenge for Westminster seats. But it won't just happen because we've got good policies. It won't just happen because public opinion says that it's on our side. It will happen because we make it happen.
The EU has never had so much power, and yet it has never been so unpopular. But not satisfied with the €2.4 billion a year that is now being spent on EU propaganda, you want the overall budget to increase by 6%, and personally, you ought to have a full-time TV crew, we understand, to traipse around with you, new press officers, new webmasters. You're not analysing why this is going wrong. Mr Barroso, you simply don't get it.
Well, Nigel's very good in the media. That was one of the first things that really appealed to me when he was on TV speaking on behalf of the party, made the party and him stand out. And I think with him as leader again, with a full raft of policies, with the UKIP really going for it, he's an established, credible figure for young people to be attracted to, and that is really what we need in UKIP. We need more young members, and I think Nigel's the man to bring them in en masse.
I think he's the perfect person to propagate our message in the media. He's shown time and again that he's in a class of his own, and I know he connects very much with young people, speaking to people, and even people who don't necessarily agree with all of UKIP policies. They have a lot of time for Nigel, and he very much, at the moment, is the face of UKIP, and anything that he does which is positive, I think reflects well on the party. So I couldn't think of anyone better to lead the party. I know many were disappointed that he stood down, but there's many delighted that he's come back.
There are some good candidates standing in this leadership election, and that shows you that UKIP is moving forward. But I believe I'm the one candidate with the track record, with the determination and the ability to make this work.